We're talking about damages. That picture is showing some snow on some solar panels. And you would think, no big deal, right? They are designed to be outside, and generally speaking, snow shouldn't be a problem for solar panels. But just when you thought that was always the case, you get this claim, where somebody had a small ground array sitting next to the house, and a huge snow mass slid off the roof all at one time and crushed the whole array. All right. That maybe wasn't thought through all the way, and heavy wet snow is very catastrophic in this case. So we have snow damage to solar panels. Just when you think that wouldn't be a thing, it is. Here's some solar panels that are actually coming apart. So this is wind damage, and there's really not much to a solar panel, folks, once you lose that acrylic faceplate, right? They're wafer thin, and there's not much to them. You can see this one, it got racked in a windstorm. The front of it came off, and that's what's left flapping there is the silicone sheets. All right, so that's certainly a problem. Sometimes the whole panel blows off in the wind as well. That's an interesting photo there. If you don't know what you're looking at, that looks kind of like maybe that was a foreign object impact, which certainly they're also at risk of foreign object impact, if I didn't already mention that. That's actually wind damage. Right? The way these things are constructed in the wind, when they get racked and bent and curved and things like that, they actually start to separate inside, and that's actually one of those separations. So they don't always look that neat and clean. There's ones that look a lot more ragged than that, but when you see that, don't rule out that that's actually could be wind damage. Here's another one with a small crack, and that's internal there. Again, something's happened with there, and it's racked, and we have a small crack in the silicone wafer in this one as well. Talked about hail. Newer quality panels, it takes significant hail to damage them. It could be definitely up to 2 inches it might handle. Some of them have hail warranties on them, but they definitely do get damaged by hail. We know hail's getting more, hail's getting bigger, and things like that. So you need to look at it closely. There's some great examples of hail damage there. One thing to pay attention to is I've seen lots of storms where there's an array. Some of them get damaged by the hail and some of them do not. Not really sure why that is necessarily, but pay attention. Just because one's damaged doesn't mean the one right next door to it is damaged, okay? We could have lightning and surge damage. On the left in that yellow circle is some surge damage inside a string inverter. All right, so got to pay attention to that. Good news is string inverters, you can replace that string inverter and not have to change out the whole system, and you're probably gonna be okay. Picture on the right is just showing if we do have suspected surge or lightning damage, we'll probably have to check all the panels. So you have to have a technician capable of doing that.